Hi guys, today we'll start with the concept B plus tree. So B plus tree, the difference we have seen already the B tree. The difference between B tree and B plus tree we will see, and we go with the operations of B plus tree. Now B tree and B plus tree are closed cousins actually. Both are related, we can say cousins, they are closed cousins. So the B plus tree consists of two types of nodes. The two types of nodes are, first node is an index node, another one we call it as a data node. So index nodes are internal nodes and data nodes are external nodes. So what is this actually? So in the internal nodes are, we are calling it as index node, nothing but the internal nodes will be storing the addresses, indexes, we can say addresses, but external nodes, nothing but the leaf nodes will store the data information, the external nodes will be storing here. But in the B tree, in the internal nodes and in the leaf nodes you are storing the data, but here you are storing the data only in the external nodes. That means you are storing the data only in the leaf nodes. Now here the same thing what I said, here we have data is stored only in leaf nodes. Internal nodes will have indexes, already I said will have indexes, nothing but addresses. The data is stored only in leaf node as already I said, and each leaf node is connected with the linked list here, and they are at the same level. So this I'll explain you what is this. Now we'll take an example. These are the values what you have. Now I want to go with the insertion operation. Whatever the properties you have for the B tree, same properties here you have. And here we are taking order m equal to 4. So m equal to 4, and that is the maximum children allowed are 4. Minimum children are m by 2, that is 2. Maximum keys allowed are m minus 1, that is 3. Minimum keys are m by 2 minus 1, that is 1. So these are the values. Whatever the properties we have for B tree, same you will be having for B plus tree also. Now we will start the insertion. So here are my the values. Here these are the values what I want to insert now. Now how many keys you have, how many maximum keys are allowed? The maximum keys allowed are m minus 1, that is 3. So 3 keys are allowed maximum. Now what is the first value you want to insert? 1. And one more thing here is, it should also satisfy the property of BST. BST is the left should be less than the root and the right should be greater than the root. So in that way we'll go for insertion. Now what is the next element? You have 4. So 4 is greater than 1, so it comes to the right. Now coming to the next one, 7. So 7 is greater than 4, so here. Now what's the next element? You have 10. So 10 is greater than 7, so here. But how many maximum keys are allowed? 3 keys are allowed. But how many you have here? 4 you have. That means here we have a condition of overflow. So since we have overflow, what we have done in the B tree, we have gone with the splitting. Here also we have to do the splitting now. So splitting, we have to consider these 4 elements and we have to do the splitting here. So if you want to do splitting, here it is an even number. So since it is an even number, the 4 can be the middle element or the 7 can be the middle element. If 4 you are considering, then it is a left biased tree. If you consider 7, it is a right biased. Either you can go with the left biased or you can go with the right biased, that is your wish. Now if you consider the 4 as a middle element and if it is a left biased, throughout the insertion you have to go with the left biased only. If you consider 7, then throughout you have to go with the right biased only. So this is left and right. Now here I am going with the right bias. That means I am considering the 7 as a middle element. So 7 is my middle element. So already you know, when you are considering the middle element for splitting, that will go one step up. One step up it will go, as we have seen in the B tree. So now here, now what is happening? The 7 is going up now. So 7 is going up. So here you have 7. And since you have maximum keys 3, 7. Now to the left of 7, you will be having 1 and 4. And to the right, you will be having 10. But here you will get 7 also. 7 also you get. Why? Because as already I said, the data will be only stored in the leaf nodes. Data will be stored in the leaf nodes. So that is the reason this 7 will also be stored here. This 7 meaning is this is the index. That means the address of 7 you have here. So the data should be greater than whatever the values you have in the right, that should be greater than or equal to 7, and whatever the values you have in the left should be less than. Actually 7 can also come here, but let us apply the property the right should be greater than or equal to. So that is the reason I have taken 7 and 10. Here I have 7, but according to the B plus tree property, the leaf node should only have the data. So the leaf node should be connected with the help of a linked list. I'll just show you here again. So this is the data what we have, and this leaf node and this leaf node is having the linked list between these two here. Excuse me. Now after was the value 10. Now what are the next values you have here? 17, 21, 31. I'll just write down here. 17, 21, 31. First we'll see here. 31. Okay. Now the next value I want to insert is 17. So 17 is greater than 7. So it will come to the right and 17 will come here. 17 is coming here. So 17 we have done. Now coming to 21. So 21 is greater than 17. So 21 is coming here. But again what you have? We have an overflow case here. So since we have an overflow case, we have to find out the middle element. Middle element can be 10 or 17. But since in the starting we have considered the right biased, now we have to take 17 as a middle element now. So 17 is a middle element. So what you have to do? You have to move one step up. So you are moving one step up now. One step up. So this will be same as it is. Now this is splitted now. 17 left will be 7 and 10, and this will be right. As already I said, in the leaf node you will have a data. So this is as it is. 7 and 10 to the left of 17, and here also you will get 17. This 17 is the meaning is an index of this 17 here. So you have the data here. Greater than or equal to towards the right. I hope it is clear for you. So that is 21. Now what is the next one you have? 31. So 31 should be greater than 21. 17 is, so 31 is greater than 17. So it will come to the right. So 31. So 17, 21, 31 we have done. Now what the next elements you have? 25, 19, 20. I'll just write down here. 25, 19, 20, 28, 42. Okay, we'll continue. So next element we have is 25. So 25 is greater than 17. So it come to the right. So now the 25 will come between 21 and 35. It will come here between this. But in this, now you have 4. Again you have an overflow case here. So since you have an overflow case, what you have to do? You have to find out the middle element. So what is the middle element now? 25 is the middle element. So since 25 is the middle element, you have to take the 25 one step up. So 25 will go one step up, and what will happen? This will be splitted now. 17, 21 to the left of 25, and to the right you will get 25 and 31. To the right you will get 25 and this is 25 and 31 to the right of 25. I hope it is clear. So this is 25. Now coming to the next one, 19. So 19 is greater than 17. So it will come here. So 19 can accommodate here. So 19 will be accommodating here. 19. So 19 we have done. Next is 20. So 20 is greater than 17. Again, right. So again, right. That means it should accommodate here. So here it should be accommodate. This 20 should come between 19 and 21. 21. Now, how many you have again? 4. So again it is an overflow case. So since it is an overflow case, we have to find the middle element. What is the middle element here? 20. So since 20 is a middle element, now you have to go for splitting. So splitting means now this 20 should go one step up. So when this 20 will go one step up, now what will happen? Here also you will get 4. Once again you have to go with the splitting. So let us see now. This 4 you will get. So when you do this, same. So when you do this 20, so 20 left will be 17 and 19, and this right will be 20 and 21, and the same as it is. So same thing, just I have drawn here. But here again, how many you have? 4 you have. So since you have 4, once again you have to select the middle element. So middle element is 20. So this 20 will go one step up now. One step up you are going. So the 20 left are 7 and 17, and 20 right are 20 and 25. 20 and 25. Now the 7 left, 1 4, and this same as it is I am doing here. But here we have is 20 and 25. Internal nodes are storing only indexes. Here you have 20 index, and here also you have 20 index. It is not required to have 2 indexes here. That is the reason you cancel this 20 index, and you will be having the index only here. So this 20 I have removed here. After removing, this is the thing what you have. After removing this 20, 7 and 17, now you have only 25, and the 7 left is 1 4, and this right is this, and 17 right. This 25 left is 20 21, and 25 right is 20. This is 31. Sorry, this is 31. Sorry, this is also not 37. This is 31. Okay, so that is which one we have done now? I've done with 20. So 20 we have completed. Now next we have 2 more, 28 and 42 we have. Now let us insert 28 now. So where 28 is greater than 20, so it will come to the right. So 28 is greater than 25. So again it will come to the right here. So okay, right when you are coming, so it will come between 25 and 31. It will come between 25. So here you have 28. Now we are left over with 42. So 42 is greater than 20 to the right. 42 is greater than 25. Come to the right. Now here you have 42. In this, let us find out. Again you have 4 here, and it is an overflow case to find out the middle element. So what is the middle element now? 31 is the middle element. 31 is the middle element. So now this 31 will go one step up now. 20, now this 31 will go one step up. So this is same as it is. Now 20, 21 to the left of, and to the right. Now 31 we have splitted now. So 31 left will be 25 and 28, and 31 right will be 31 and 42. So, and these are the internal nodes here, and the complete data is available here. If you see all the data you have, and these are the indexes here. This is the index, and the leaf nodes are linked with the linked list here. This is the linked list, and as already I have given the property. What is the property I gave? Every leaf node is at the same level, and the data is stored in the linked list here. And if you observe, all the leaf nodes are at the same level, and all the data is stored in the leaf nodes, and they are at the same level, and the internal nodes you have is the indexes you have. So now the B+ tree is very useful in searching. Why? Because if you take the other trees, you will be starting the searching from the root node. Now, it is not required because all the leaf nodes you have the data. So, it is very useful in searching.